ヘルシング
All right, let's read Chapter 4, Volume 9 of Hellsing, Heart of Iron here. As we can see in the previous chapter, we got a little bit more dialogue with Walter, the new Walter, in any case. Eikoku Nantobu. So the England southeast portion, southeast part. Heart of Iron. Doba, Dover. Doba, nani nani, Eigoku, Ido, Tai, Taihon something. Okay. So Dover, whatever. Let's start looking up words here. That is the yo of Hitsuyo. So let's grab that one. Put it there. And the word we're looking for is... There we go. Yolsai. Doba Yolsai. So Dover Fort or stronghold. Again, England. Idol is movement or mobile. Let's go with mobile. Idol. And this is going to be like headquarters. Yeah. Daihon Imperial headquarters. So Idol Daihone, mobile English mobile imperial headquarters. Footsteps. Airanzu Dono, Lord Irons, I guess. Oh boy, after all this time, like a new character. Oh, this is Her Majesty. I just look up Majesty. I can't. Heika. Heikawa. As for Her Majesty. Joel Heikawa. As for the Queen, Her Majesty. Casemate ni irareta ka? Like, has she been entered into casemate? And casemate here is like underground, chika kaiso tai. This is like an underground layered headquarters or something. Casemate. Okay, and we have the Entaku Kaigi Gicho, the Round Table Association Gicho, like the president. Yeah, the chairman, the president of the Round Table. Sa Hugh Irons, Sir Hugh Irons. Okay. Well, maybe did we see this guy like in the first book or second book when they were doing the whole round table thing? I don't know if we ever got introduced, but oh boy, now we're introducing people. Is that Goiri ni narareta waraira kinei to SAS bun itai ga shu nani o suru. Oh, okay. So has become entering. So I guess this when talking about someone of high status, to say like go iri ni narareta has been entered, meaning like she has been entered into the casemate. We in a that is not coming up. That is the A that I want. It's just not coming up. Interesting. Oops. Wait, what happened? In A. I want this kanji. I want to append that one. Imperial Guards. Konoe. Funny how I could find that by looking up different pronunciation. Okay, so we Imperial Guards, the SAS Bonitai. That is the E that I want. Okay. And we want Tai, meaning like group or unit. So what does Bun mean here? Bequeath? Oh, like a reserve unit. Okay, I'm not seeing it, but that's really what that means here. The SAS, like reserve unit, or a leave behind unit. Mamoru. This is going to be like Shubi. Yeah, Shubi, defense. Shubi Osuru. They are doing defense. So she's been entered, and again, we elite guards, a reserve unit, will be doing defense. Nani nani. Nereido? Nereido ga こちらに向かってる? Okay, so the Gen. It's the Gen we want. Is this like nuclear? Gensen, nuclear submarine. The nuclear submarine Nereido, like the Nereid, this way is heading. So it's heading this way. 被害がロンドンより被害がロンドンよりさらに This is to magnify するならカナダに脱出していただく. Okay. The damage more beyond London. Furthermore, if it becomes expanding. So if the damage expands beyond London, and this is like, this maybe Kakutai? Kakudai? Kakudai. Magnification. Yeah, to Canada, evacuation will receive doing. So basically she'll be evacuated to Canada if the damage extends beyond London. And again, we get Entaku Kaigi Sangi, the roundtable council, the roundtable group. Sangi? That is the san that we want. And that is the gi that we want. So counselor. Okay, so roundtable group counselor. Rob Waroshu. Rob Washer? Chewy, lieutenant. Oh no, Chusho. Chusho, I seriously degraded his rank. Which is like lieutenant general. Oh, this is supposed to be Walsh. Waroshu. Waroshu. Tusho. Tusho. I'm pretty sure it's Lieutenant General. Okay. London no jokyou wa, as for the conditions in London? Is it aimo? It is aimo. Normally, oh, there it is. Aimo kawarazu. I would say normally that's part of kawarazu. There it is. So as ever, as always, jokyou mo, tsushin mo, honran no kiwami da. Okay, so as ever, the circumstances or the conditions and the communications are chaotic and or supremely chaotic. So konran is chaos, disorder, and kiwami is like ultimate. Yes, it's the height of chaos, as always, with the communications and the circumstances. ペンウッドの最後の通信が最後の開始通信だ。So Penwood's final transmission was the final. I guess that's actually ko something. Koshi? Oh. There it is. Koshiki. Formal, official, tsushin. It was the final official communication. Penwood was that guy that ended up shooting himself, where Integra was for a little bit. Penwood ka? Penwood, huh? Soda. Penwood da. That's right. It's Penwood. Ano bakamono, that fool. Gara ni mo naku kaku o tsukeotte. Gara ni mo naku. Gara ni mo naku is a phrase which means out of one's character, unlike a person. Kaku. Oh? It is kaku. Status. Oh, kako. Yeah, kako. I should have known that. Kako o tsukeru. Like an uncharacteristically splendid way to go. Kako o tsukeru. Yeah, to make something look better. Or to put up a good front. Let's go with that. That was uncharacteristically putting up a good front. Or maybe like to make it look better. Or whatever. Baka da to minna ni baka ni sarete ita ga? Okay. An idiot and an idiot to everyone became an idiot. An idiot and baka da to minna ni baka ni sarete ita. Made everyone into an idiot? Like maybe he was an idiot and he made everyone into an idiot? あそこまで大バカ者だとは as for up until that place, as for everyone like becoming a big idiot, あそこまで or up until that point, as for being a big idiot, 許さん like I won't allow it or I won't forgive it. Okay. 俺たちの大事な友達をよこも。俺たちの大事な仲間をよこも. So our precious friends, how dare they? Our precious allies, how dare they? Ah, yurusen! That's right, we won't allow it, won't forgive it. Nachi no kuso gaido domo, ujimushi domo. Those, oh boy. Gaido. Okay, that is not Gaido. Sotomichi? No, but we're closer. What else could... Alright, I'm just gonna type this in. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Of all times. Okay, it's Gedo. Nachi no kuso Gedo domo, ujimushi domo. Okay, so Gedo can mean it. Gedo literally means outside of the way. Or, yeah, let's just go with that. Outside of the way. So that can mean a non-Buddhist, so they're outside of the way of the teachings of Buddha. It can mean a heretic, which would be kind of the same thing. A demon, a fiend. So that's kind of what Gedo means here. Gedo. And ujimushi is just a way to say bugs or worms. Yeah, maggots, worms. Usually a term of abuse. So basically those shitty heretic Nazis, those worms, kanarazu kataki wa totte yaranu ba naran. Without fail, as for revenge must take. We must take revenge without fail. Oh, kakukichi ni? At each headquarters? At each headquarters or at each base. I think that's right. Is that hainyu shita teki no vampire shinbomono tachi wa? Or is this shinyu? Hainyu. That's not hainyu. Shinyu, it is shinyu. To invade, to penetrate. Okay, so... And then we have shinbomono? I'm gonna guess if that's a bull. No, it doesn't look like it's shinbo. Isn't this, that's not kobushi. Which would be ken, so let's just quickly try shinken. No. So I don't think that was kobushi. There we go. Yeah, what was this? It was whole. Shimpo, okay. Faith, creed. Okay, so as for the vampire, like, believers, and as for the vampire, so this is Shimpo Mono, or Shimpo Sha. As for the vampire believer enemies that penetrated into each base, Genzai, at present, Seiatsu? Suppression, gaining control, shitsutsu where we're continuing to gain control. Yeah, or they're currently being suppressed. So they're suppressing the vampires that penetrated into each of the bases, apparently. Jizeni? Yeah, beforehand, in advance, Jizeni. Kimi ga haishoku shita nani nani kougeki no something geki butai ga hoka o dashi hajimeta. Okay. So ahead of time, you haishoku. Haichoku. Oh, okay. It is hai. Oh, there it is. Haichi. Arrangement, deployment. Haichi shita. Really? You're going to give me everyone but that one? Right this way then. There. Okay, we want... There we go. Chushutsu. Extraction. Extraction. Dageki? Extraction Dageki. So Chushutsu Dageki. An extraction attack or extraction damage unit. Effectiveness we'll begin to see. Okay, so the ahead of time... Well, okay, so the units... Oh, got it. Okay, Butai. This is the extraction attacking units that were stationed ahead of time. Hey, Dutch Anakin. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. The effectiveness will begin to come out. So, yeah, the effectiveness will begin to come out of the extraction attacking units that you arranged for ahead of time. Mo hanjitsu hodo de ichi nani dekiru daro? Already, to the extent of a half of a day, what something will be probably possible. Is that Soul from Soulji? It is Soulji. Okay, so we want Ichi. Actually, it's probably East Soul. Yeah, it is East Soul. Clean sweep. Okay, so already in a in the extent of a half day, a clean sweep is probably possible. In other words, we'll probably have them done in a half day. Daga, however, mondai wa Rondon da. However, as for the problem, it's London. Asoko wa ima Midian to kashiteiru. And so as for that place, now it's transformed into a death capital. Or it's transforming into a death capital. And so that's what Shito here means, like a city of death. And he says Midian, which the term we've seen before. Kakodai o... This is to protect, like to protect against expansion. I don't think that's Fusegu. It is Fusegu. Kakodai o Fusegu, to protect against expansion. Nani nani sen o naniku no ga yatto no joutai da. Okay, let's look up. Is that Kusari? That is Kusari. So we want... It's a chain line, some sort of chain line. Fusa, a blockade. Okay. A Fusa sen, a blockade line. Yeah. Fusasen o naniku. Okay, what do we have here? We've got bamboo. And then we've got construction. We got this thing, which I don't recognize. And then we got tree. Okay, I did not quite get that right. Let's try putting one less line there and see if that helps. That helped. Okay. Kizuku, to build, to pile up, to amass. Okay. Kizuku no ga yato no joutai da. Okay, so to prevent the expansion, the blockade line building up, finally it's joutai. That's the that's the current status. Yato no joutai. Okay. Heika to jousobu wa, so Her Majesty and the like upper ranks, the high level group, jousobu. Yeah, the upper echelon, the top brass. As for them, 最終的kai something 何手を含めた反撃手段を思い歓迎してる That's not 思い歓迎. Okay. Okay, so as for Her Majesty and the upper brass, the big brass, the final kaiketsu, the final kaiketsu saku, solution plan, sakute, 最終的 kaiketsu sakute, the final solution plan, that thing, that's like a name, fukumete, comprised of a counterattack shudan, means or measure they are like thinking about. Okay, so the upper brass and Her Majesty are thinking about, I guess, this thing as like something to do, this final solution plan. Okay, I was going to look up omoi. This would be what? Shi Ongai. Shiko? Shiko are considering, thinking about. Yeah, okay. Shiko shiteru. Phew, this is just like page 3, right? No, page 4. This is roughly halfway through. This chapter is only 8 pages, but it's all dialogue. Something? Oh, kaku meaning pit, but it can also mean nuclear. So that's what that means here. If they're talking, yeah, nuclear weaponry. If they're talking about the final solution or whatever. Akuka? Nukes? Solda. That's right. Neredo no Trident SLBM3 Hatsu ni yoru Rondon, is it Keibu? No. This is the Imperial City. This is Imperial. Teito. That's what I want. Yeah, Teito. Rondon Teito. Whatever phase da. This is to like leave. Ha na eru. This is gonna be whole key abandonment. Okay. So nukes kakuka, that's right. Solda. The Nereid's Trident SLMB3, like using those, it would be the Rondon Teito, the Imperial London Hoki phase da, the phase of abandonment of the Imperial City of London. I guess this is actually 3 launches of SLBMs. Okay. Daga, however, それは最終の案だ. As for that thing, it's the final like plan. I think that's just on. Yeah, that's the final plan. This is an image of Her Majesty. That's what we saw her being portrayed as earlier. 自国民に対する核攻撃など何々の外だ. Like against one's own citizens, a nuclear attack against one's own citizens is outside of whatever this is. Outside of. I did not draw that in the right order. Draw this first, then this, then this, then that. Okay. Suna. Suna. There it is. Sata. Incident verdict. Directions order. It's outside of. This is a phrase. This seems like it would be a phrase. Satano. Well, sata no kagiri means out of the question or preposterous. That's kind of a similar statement here. So let's go like, basically a nuclear attack on one's own citizens is out of the question. それに、陛下は信じていらっしゃる? In that way, as for Her Majesty believes. So Her Majesty believes that. まだロンドンの戦いは戦っている最中であると? Oh, that I guess she believes that still the fight of London, as for a fight of London, it's in the middle of the fight. The fight for London is still in the middle of fighting. まだ戦っている者がいると? That still there are still ones fighting. Oh. そうだ. I see. 戦っているとも娘がな. I see. As for the ones fighting, it's that daughter, that girl, right? ヴァンパイアを何てヴァンパイアをねたやすために朝の娘がな. Okay. Let's look up that word. We've got, which I think this is ito, and then, oops, that didn't come across well. There we go. Hikiru, commanding, leading, and nedayasu. And this is like to sever the root. Nedasu? Exterminating. That's severing the root. For the purposes of severing the root or exterminating the vampires and leading the vampires, and for the purpose of exterminating the vampires, that daughter of Arthur, Asa. Okay, just 3 more pages. Again, all dialogue. Helsing. か ?Helsing, huh? 私は思うよ。Irons. As for me, I think that way. Irons. Or, as for me, I think irons. この実験、我々の情報が敵の何々に何々になっていると判明し。Okay, 判明 is proving, establishing, or identifying. So this incident, our information, the enemy's kumi something. Kumi soshiki. Oh, organization. The enemy's organization. On. Is that Nuku? All right, we'll go with Nuku then. Oh. Okay. That's not coming up with anything. So just back to this one. We've got bamboo. Then like dole. Oops. Tsutsu. Oh, there it is. Tsutsunuku. Tsutsunuke. Passing through. Tsutsunuke ni natteru to hannei shi. Okay, so this incident, our information to an enemy organization, like passing through became, our information was passing directly to an enemy organization. It is like, it establishes or proves that. Okay, that makes sense. Got it. 円卓の内部の裏切り者の存在が疑われる Is that 疑う Yeah, 疑われ疑われ to doubt. Like was suspicious or was distrustful that the existence of the traitor was inside the round table. So they suspect the traitor was inside the round table. 若いメンバーがペンウッドを疑ったとき young members, like the time they suspected Penwood, the time the young members suspected Penwood. 君は真っ向から反対したな. As for you, like direct opposition you did. You were directly opposed to that. 真っ向? Yeah, directly opposite. So at the time when our members suspected Penwood, you were directly opposed. そうだ. That's right. 彼は無体だ. As for him, he is mutai. No. Muno. Oh, he's incapable. Incompetent. Yeah. Poor Penwood. だが, however, 彼は男の中に男だ. Yeah, he's a man whose insides is a man. He's a man on the inside. 裏切るくらいなら彼はきっと自殺してしまうよ. If it's to the extent of betraying, as for him, certainly he would kill himself. では, however, or well then, 誰だ? Well then, who is it? もう円卓は 君と俺しか残っておらん? Huh. Uh-oh. Already, as for the round table, you and I, it's only you and I remaining. 君はそれとも俺か you or me? バカおいえ You're talking stupid. Uh, 私がもし裏切るときは、事前に正面にして、君らに、not 入る。配る。And shomen is a document letters. So don't talk or you're talking stupid. As for the time that I turn traitor, ahead of time, will deliver to you all like memos. I will write documents to you ahead of time when I when I turn traitor. 私は一つ気にしていることがある? Okay, as for me, there's one thing that exists. Oh, I want kiken. Um, 私は一つkigu? There we go. Kigu. Fear, misgivings. Okay, so as for me, there's like one fear or one misgiving. もしこれが私の両側の通りだったとしたら、ロンドンは今最悪の猶予になっているだろう。Okay, if this thing, my Yogawa. No, it's not Yogawa. Yugawa? What am I thinking of? Yoyu? I thought like Yokan was premonition. Yeah, so it's not Yogawa? Is it Shagawa? Yosoko. Prediction. Okay. 私の予測の通り、だったとしたら, so if this thing, according to my prediction, if it were to happen, as for London, right now, the worst or the most evil, Yuyo. No, Arisama. That's Arisama, which is state or circumstances. Yeah. Ought to have become. So it ought to have become, it's probably become the worst state, most evil thing right now as for London, if it's going according to my predictions. 朝がインテグラの父が死んだとき Arthur, Integra's father, the time he died, 私は、忠告した強く Is that 忠告? Yes, advice. 忠告。私は忠告した強く昼食した。As for me, did advice. I did strong advice. 朝の弟、リチャードは危険な男だ。As for Richard, the younger brother Richard of Arthur, he's a dangerous man. Okay, we're like flashing back to like the first book here. 朝が死ねば、彼は必ず脳神をむき出しにしてくるだろう。Arthur, if Arthur dies, as for him, meaning Richard, without fail, no shin. Is it just noshin? We want this plus like wild heart. Yashin, ambitions or treachery. Mukidasu, to show, to bear. Yeah, okay. He will probably come and bear his ambitions without fail. 必ずインテグラを亡き者にして、かなを、亀を手に入れようとするだろう。Without fail, Integra to do as a dead person. Nakimono. Yeah. He will make Integra into a dead person, and the family name will try to take, probably. Kame? Yeah, it is Kame, the family name. リチャードから目を離す。離すな、インテグラから目を離すなと。From Richard, don't remove the eyes. And from Integra, don't remove the eyes. To. Meaning that's what I said. 私はバトラーに忠告した。As for me, to the butler warned. I did the warning. ヘルシングか執事ウォルター氏 or 組むドロネズに to the family butler, Walter C. Dornitz or whatever his name is. だが、衝撃? However, as for the evening of that attack, 衝撃. Oops. No, it's not Shogeki. Why am I blanking on whatever this Geki is? Shingeki? Shugeki. Been a while. Okay. だが、襲撃の夜、男は. So as for that man at the night of that attack, when Richard did his thing, is that shadow and shape. Hige? Why am I blanking on shadow? Kage. Kage mo katachi mo naku, doko ni ita no da? The shadow and the shape, like, did not exist, and where was it? Like, none of that existed anywhere. Nani o shitteru, nani o shitte no da? What was he doing? Okay, so there we go. Finally, maybe this all makes sense. Well, as much as possible. 朝は赤の危険症に気がついていた。Okay, as for Arthur, Alucard's like dangerous nature, he noticed or understood Alucard's dangerous nature. あれは、何役だと薬として酔えるには危険すぎると. As for that thing, some sort of medicine. Gekiyaku, strong medicine or strong poison. As for that thing, meaning Alucard, he is a strong medicine or strong poison, said. As for using as a medicine, it's too dangerous, he said. だから彼は角を地下にFujita. I think that's Fujiru. Yeah. So, therefore, as for him, meaning Arthur, he sealed Alucard underground. Shikashi, ano yoru. However, that evening, リチャードに追われたインテグラは角を解放した. So as for Integra, pursued by Richard, released Alucard. 局部員はリチャードにつきウォルターはいない. As for the 局部員, as for the section personnel, to Richard attached. As for Walter, he did not exist, meaning he wasn't there. 12歳何よりの少女に他に手段などありはしない. Okay. Yori. Is that Yori? The remainder. Yori no. Okay, so Jusai Yori no Shojo ni hoka ni. So like to a girl, maybe like no more than 12. To a girl no more than 12, other options or methods didn't exist. そして, and so, Kado wa, okay, this is to be released. A hole, which is, let's go with, this is going to be Toki something? No. Toki Hanatsu. Toki Hanatare. Toki Hana. Kado wa Toki Hanatare Integrato master became. Shu. Okay. Shuju. Yeah. Okay. So, and then as for Alucard was released and with Integra became master and servant. Daga, however, それは how many times does he keep saying daga? However, as for that thing, すべて思考性のある行動 だとしたら、so, however, as for that thing, everything, say directionality, actions, or movement, was it, if it was being done by like action, all of it was being like directed or action directionality. Kare got saisho kara, he, from the beginning, sono mokoteki no tame ni ugoite ta to shitara. So he, from the beginning, that for the purposes of that target or that goal, was moving, if doing. So what if he were doing that to move from the beginning from that goal? Now, when he says kare here, is he talking about Walter? Mosh so nara, if that way it became Yatsu, that guy, Yatsu wa itsu kara uragiri teita. As for that guy, since when or from when, like, was he betraying? 10年前か? 10 years ago? 20年前か? 20 years ago? それとも or 1944年9月のワルシャワか. Oh, Warsaw. Or was it in 1944 September in Warsaw? Okay, so if I understand all this correctly, suggesting that Walter set this up from the very beginning, probably in conjunction with the Mad Major, to set up this whole battle, perhaps. That would explain a lot. Okay, well, that is the end of chapter 4. That is the end of chapter 4. So that was a long chapter. It was only 8 pages, but all dialogue and all very, very dense words. So we made it, though. Hopefully we'll get back to shorter chapters. We'll pick up with chapter 5 of volume 9 next time.